Renters, hi, Chrissy here. Probably going to do a shorter one today. Just, yeah, oh God, just like so much to do and lots, not a lot's happening. Just trying to sum up the energy. We'll just see how I go. Um, yeah. Hello. Thought I might do some oracle cards today. Hi, Steve. And then, oh, here. That's one lazy cat. Put the stuff down on the floor for her. No. So she's like, oh, I'll put it on the desk. No, she doesn't want it there. Where do you want it, bub? There. Oh, she's a fussy thing. She's a fussy thing. So I thought I'd do some stuff with oracle cards today. And we had a little bit of a cooler snap here. It got quite warm and then it cooled down for a little bit. Not too cool, but just slightly cooler. So let's have a look at what we. Yeah, just you and me at the moment, Steve. That's all right. Let's have a look at. I've got these cards, and they're called Roots and Wings, and it's rooted in strength, soaring in freedom. And I thought maybe we could use them and have a look at what tools we should use. What? Okay, so Spirit can tell us what sort of tools we should utilize over the next week or so. Just oh, oh. Sorry, that's Cameo. She's scratching her, rubbing her face on the thing. So let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for us about what sort of things we should utilize for the next week. So what messages does Spirit have for us about this? Okay. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. They're very, very pretty. I only just got the thing on the front. Rooted in strength, soaring in freedom. So 3 wings. Yeah. So what messages does Spirit have for us? Your politics going over a cliff. I don't seem that way. Yeah. I haven't really looked much. Been busy getting other things ready because I'm going to be taking a break. So I haven't really looked that much. Let's have a bring up. What are the headlines? Yeah. Oh, goodness me, I was just checking the news headline. Hi, Red Rose. So, what messages about your politics that are going over the cliff? What messages does Spirit have about that? Okay, so I'm using different oracle cards today. So, vitality. Interesting message to bring when you're looking at how to handle what's coming up. Reignite your energy and embrace new beginnings with enthusiasm. So this is interesting. This is implying that there are new beginnings coming. How interesting is that? Blessings to you too, Red Rose. So that's really, really interesting. So if that's at the center of where we're at the moment, that's what that center spread at the moment. What are the challenges then? So I'm using oracle cards this week. So the challenges are coming for the next week still. It's about embracing your truth. Accept your true self and loving yourself and others unconditionally. So this is about dealing with adversity that's been happening. And you have to accept what you can and can't do. Hi, Travels. I think that that is not going to stand up. Yeah, I think it is going to be stop Travels. I think it is going to be stopped. Yeah, I heard about something in the news about it. It's going to be stopped. I mean, I don't know when, but it's. I feel a big. Won't get very far. I mean, as soon as he's gone, it'll all shut down. It will be shut down at some stage. So, Hi, Shelby, Lisa. Shelby, can you hang around afterwards and we'll have a chat? I'll send you a link. So, again, reignite your energy and embrace new beginnings with enthusiasm. And this is messages from Spirit for the upcoming week, how to handle things. So, and accept your true self and accept that you have to love yourself, look after yourself, and it says love others unconditionally. I feel more it's about forgiveness than loving. If that makes sense. What else? Other messages do? So if you love others unconditionally as well, it's love them just despite your differences. Okay. I guess that's more not so much about forgiveness, but loving them despite the differences that there are with between you and them. The next thing, and this is all about how to messages from spirit for the coming week. Resilience is the other one, is the next one. This is possess strength that doesn't easily break, growing stronger under pressure. Now, this goes back to the reigniting your energy and embracing new beginnings with enthusiasm and accepting about what you can and can't do, the truth about yourself, but also just extending that love to others. That doesn't mean you have to go out and embrace everybody who voted for Trump or who is a conservative or thing, but just accept them as they are. The ones who many will change. Not in so much in their conservative beliefs or things, but they're going to change in not being so blind to listen to things and being wiser and more discerning about who they choose. That doesn't mean they're going to become diehard Democrats or whatever, but and all of this in accepting that and taking a new start as a chance to revitalize everything, it helps build your your resilience, sorry, and it helps build your strength that won't easily break and it will grow stronger under pressure. This is all messages from spirit. Hello, J Cat lady. That's all right. That's okay, my darling. Thank you for joining and say hello. Oh, okay. Now here's something, and this goes back to embracing your truth and loving others' condition. Rooted in grace. Rooted in grace. Face life's challenges with grace, maintaining inner stability and calm amidst change. So to me, this is the message here is loving yourself and others unconditionally. That's part of facing your life challenges rooted in grace. Um, if you face life's challenges in grace, it allows you to embrace others with love or respect or dignity. And the last one is your goal. This is set clear goals with and move forward with courage for the week. So this is how to deal with what is coming up this week for everybody. For everybody. Those who you clash with, and you don't necessarily have to be people who are on the opposite sides of the political spectrum. You can be clashing with family and friends and things like that. So, but set clear goals and move forward with courage, whether that goal is kinder to yourself or trying not to be so cranky and tired or getting through the week and to the point where you're ready to move forward with things or set out your goals, right, this is the day where we double check everything and this, that, and the other. It just depends on what's happening in your life at the moment and with the political situation as well. I think these are great cards. Hi, Susan Rotella. And if you're interested in them, I got them from Timu and they're called Roots and Wings. Okay. Yeah, and they're from Empathol. Yeah. So I think they're great cards. They've got wonderful messages. Own your own path. You can't own other people's paths, but you can own your own. Okay. Take responsibility for the journey, making choices that align with your true self and purpose. That was interesting, that one. Yeah. Hi, Susan Rutella. Lovely to see you. Haven't seen you in a little while, so it's lovely to have you back. Okay. Now, okay. So I'll get the tarot deck. Okay, and let's have a look at just the traditional one. What is the atmosphere? What is the atmosphere around? What is the atmosphere? Yeah, I was listening to Hogarth the other day, and he I should have written down the notes, but I couldn't because I was work-looking. I was listening at work and typing, so I couldn't. I was working on something and just listening, and he had a couple of really good reminders for me, and that's why I like listening to some of the other readers throughout the week, and because I learn from them. And the Queen of Cups, I can't remember what he said, but definitely about compassionate and giving, compassion and giving. Mm-hmm. The Hierophant. Oh, yeah, that was why he associated the Hierophant with Netanyahu. Yeah, that was just that. Um, so let's have a look at the energy around the administration this week. But first, I want to have a look at, has Albanese met Trump yet? Hang on. Yeah. So how'd that meeting go with Trump and Albanese? Uh, some people, apparently some readers see the star card and they attribute it to Trump. I've never done that. To me, it's a new direction, hope of a new direction. And also it's finding this balance. Now, the thing is with the star is she's got one foot on the earth and the other in the water. So that's sort of like Albanese's come away hopeful, but yeah. Yeah, your cat. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Yes, it will backfire eventually. The Jimmy Kimmel is a liar thing. Okay, the lovers. Okay, yeah. So Albanese's hopeful, but feels like he has to have a foot in the camp because there's still a feeling that could cause the lovers a split or a difference, not a complete split, but definitely um, challenge is not parting ways here on a few key things. But president, as always, does not make things easy. Okay. The advice here is don't expect miracles. This is big thing here. So this is the third major arcana. Don't expect miracles. The conduit of good communications and agreement and stuff that we've had with the US for a long time is not intact anymore. Page of Cups is at the base of this, so hoping I feel like this is hoping and inspiring. I feel like messages of hope are still coming in ways. But we're going to need new messages for a better foundation. That makes sense. Just noticed that my glasses, my other glasses have got on. Rocky. Things are rocky, but not without hope. And Australia, we're looking for a way. Albanese is looking for a way and hopes. He got some messages, some good messages out of it, but it's still very. Albanese may look a little bit funny, but he's got a very strong core of strength. Okay, here's the outcome here: breaking away from the devil. It doesn't mean breaking away from the US, but this means that not standing to not falling back on old patterns. We're not going to fall back on old patterns, and especially when dealing with President Trump. I'm looking at Australia, Albanese and Trump. I think Trump thought he would be an easy one to do the standover tactics on, but he's not. A lot tougher than he looks. He was brought up by a single mother in some of the toughest and roughest areas of Sydney in state housing. So he's our Prime Minister. King of Pentacles. Okay, so a part of the outcome is some economic security is come into it. He's a fighter, yet retaining autonomy. Not giving into extremes, keeping things close to the chest, and not allowing extremes to happen, because this can be one extreme to another when it's like this. This is keeping things balanced and not allowing extremes. So it's interesting dynamic there between those two. Albanese doesn't have a big booming voice. He doesn't have a big physical presence and all that, but he has shown how stern he can be. Doubling down on the Jimmy Kimmel. No, people are just like, oh yeah, whatever about that. The Jimmy Kimmel. It's not gonna backfire, because it's not going to result in anything. People are just going to say, yeah, right, whatever, and ignore it. It's as the wonderful Linda G says, it's a nothing burger. The Jimmy Kimmel is a liar narrative. He's not. Okay. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the loss of your fur baby, Susan. Okay. Let's have a look at the administration, the energy around the administration for the next week. Guys, can you? I love Freddie Mercury's the song "Love of My Life." That's a beautiful song. Looking at Queen songs, too keen on Princess of the. That's from the Flash Gordon movie, I think, or is it from or is it from Highlander? I'm not quite sure. I think, yeah. Um, I love their music and it's swirling around in my head, but pinpointing a favourite, aside, of course, from the wonderful Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, geez. Another one bites the dust, of course. Okay. Energy around the administration. Oh, we've got the 5 of Cups. Wow. Something's backfiring. Regret. Causing loss. So something's backfired within the administration itself. This is within it itself. So Page of Sword reversed. So this is not good messaging. This is very disappointed messages. Very disappointing messages. And it's really going to be a challenge to keep that news at bay. That not just keeping it at bay, but what it means. I think he's, even if they offered him it back, I think he's done with Paramount, Stephen Colbert. But I do feel that maybe another network will pick him up again. Yeah. So disappointing news is a real challenge within the administration this week. And the advice is not to feel so smug so quickly. Be thankful for what they have, but don't be too quick to feel triumphant because of the challenge that's, or this news. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't have felt winner, winner, chicken dinner so quickly. At the base of this is a build-up of energy. Like a blow, a political blow, of course, or a blow to the administration. Very energetic. Tell me more about that. I'm asking for some more information. Okay, this Ace of Wands, this build-up of energy is going to lead to a new star that's crossing it. So a new journey. So what's the possible outcome? So this week it's going to be very conflicted within the administration this week. This is somebody being chased out of town. This is the traditional meaning of the Fool, is the Fool being chased out of town. So what's adding to that conflict? Clearing out that which does not serve you. Very turbulent week. Oh, another major arcana. Sun reversed. So darker times. That feeling of freedom, of being able to do whatever you want, not there, being taken away. Rain on the parade, basically. And extreme chaos. Going to be an interesting week with the administration. Oh, that's all right, darling. I'm really sorry to hear about another fur baby passing the Rainbow Bridge and crossing the Rainbow Bridge. Sweetheart, you do what you need to do for your friends, and that's being a good friend. And bless you, my darling. Probably only going to go for another 25 odd minutes or so, finish up a little bit early today. So, yeah. Hi, Sherry French. So let's have a look at Let's have a look at around the traps in Australia, in my neck of the woods. Our government. What's happening down here? It's a bit wet and cloudy this morning, but it seems to be clearing up a bit. Nice. Let's have a look at our neck of the woods down here in Australia. Our government. Recognition, working together. Comes time to reach out and recognise others in the region. Just that not that long ago, I had the Pacific Leaders Forum, Pacific Islands Forum, and stuff. So I feel like there's stuff that came out of that is being worked on. So very much concentrating on the area around us at the moment. Once the meeting with Trump is out of the way, and now looking towards a more localized area, Australia, New Zealand, Polynesia, Melanesia, those areas, and recognition and putting in the work there. Okay, the challenge is not to expect miracles, and of course an interruption in communications, and there's been a bit of that. China, I think, is definitely some things. I mean, China is talking about cutting ties with BHP and things like that, so we've got quite a few communications issues and things happening there. So yeah, so working within that region, and that includes China working to, yeah. What's the advice here? Don't go to extremes. Keep things close. Now, this is possibly, there's some tie-in with Trump's meeting. Hello. Can I do a read for you? Yeah. Hi, Spooky Sammy. Hi, Craig Coag Life by EBS. Yes. Burglar's Planet Balloon Plug. Okay. Yeah, I will do, definitely. I do some readings. I'll do a couple of cards, and if you want a longer reading, my email is there, and you can email me for that. Sure, I will do a 3-card for you, Kroger Life. Hi, Sigurd. Nice to see. Do I know Vegan Patriot? No. Nice to see some new names coming in, so welcome. And if you enjoy what I do, definitely. I'm just going to have a look at what's going on in my neck of the woods, Australia, Oceania, China, and all that. Okay. So the advice here is not to go to extremes. I'm trending on Reddit. Why? Why am I trending on Reddit? I don't even have a Reddit. Well, what are they saying about me on Reddit? Don't know. Getting swaying. Yeah, well, okay. I'll just do a couple more cards on my neck of the woods down here with what's going on. Okay, the advice at the base of this is, things are going pretty good for us. We seem to be getting things done that we want done, but this is just still a 9 with the 9 of Cups. So we've got to make sure we don't overdo things. No, you can't see my head. Okay. You bet I eat good. If you're referring to my weight, if you're going to have a go at me for the, yes, I do eat Vegemite. Sonic can't. Um, yeah, we've had a lot of hate happening. So I don't know what's going on, but everyone, I am a tarot channel. Um, and yeah, if you can't figure out my weight, you don't need to do that. That's just, you know. Okay, I bet you. Okay, but I think we have a bot here. So it's yeah. Okay, can somebody, one of my moderators, please get rid of the troll? Now you're a bot. No, it sounds like you're a troll. Yeah. Well, I'm not comfortable with what you're doing with the chat here. Okay. I do have moderators and I will ask them to block you. Okay. And I'm not comfortable with the word you spelled out either. Thank you, Spooky Sammy. I don't need to. The troll, this person is exposing themselves for what they are. So if one of my mods are on, can you please? Yeah. Okay. I've just done that. So yeah. Sorry, but I don't need that crap um, from people. But new people who have joined me, thank you for joining me. Yeah. Didn't like where that was heading. Um, Look, we experienced, unfortunately, we're not without it, the problems. We had a group of African lads, possibly, probably Australian, but African descent, um, running around attacking people's houses last week and stuff. So we've had problems there, Sonic's Art. Okay, can I just get back to finishing this no, I don't know, Vegan Patriot. Yes, Craig, Croag Life, I will do and yes, Spooky Sammy, I will have a look for the three of you guys. And yeah, I haven't had that happen in a long time. So, but first, Australia, our region, the outcome here, going to be some clarity happening. And yeah. I want to flip it. Justice is happening, clarity because of an injustice. Okay. Here's that security again, economic security for Australia. Oh, and the tower, actually, yeah, the tower reversed. So this is interesting because in this, I was looking at China as well. So the tower reversed is in there somewhere. So there's some damage going to be happening, but it's not as bad as it could be. That's really interesting. Okay. Yeah. Neat. crap like that happening. Okay. Croag Life by EBZ. Yes, I'm going to read you 3 cards. Don't you need to know what you can do, the choices that you have, you can do? And I'm about guidance, not instruction. So, and what are the possible outcomes? So, Croag Life. What you need to know about yourself at the moment. 5 of Wands, conflict. Yeah, there is conflict happening around you at the moment, but it's not as bad as it could be, and it seems to be coming to an end. But it seems to be there's a real need to acknowledge this conflict, because if you don't, if you just pretend it's not happening, it's not going to get fixed. Okay. So, okay, the Emperor. Now, this is what you can do. What you could do. So, you have, of course, you always have choices. So, it seems to me that it feels like that people are looking to you for some messages of stability, maybe some firmness and some control. This isn't necessarily saying you should have the last word or anything like that. This is you, because this is what you need to do, or what you can do is try and establish stability, reestablish stability, and people look to you for hope, Coag. They look to you for guidance. So yeah, this is interesting. I've gone back to the first card because this is the card of Jason and the Argonauts. They're looking for the golden fleece. So people have, this conflict has been over something material. And I think that they're going to look for you for judgment. So be smart, use the knowledge you have. What's possible outcomes here is the Four of Swords is withdrawal. This can be a card of retreat, but this is also stopping, and people are going to stop. They're going to take a deep breath, slow down, Chloe, and I'm just going to do one extra clarification, the Three of Wands. So this is what you put out there will come back to help yourself and others. So it's really important that you do take your time. This is the thing. Tarot is crap with time, but the major arcana tend to be things going to take a little bit longer to resolve than others. So people will be able to sit back, take a rest, take a break, and things will then turn out as they should. But the energy others put out to it, it will come back. And so you have to be careful about choices, and what you put out in life comes back to you. Mm-hmm. Now, Spooky Sammy, who is your friend? You can tell me a bit more. Burger Planets, Balloon Plug. Hi, White Sammy Sosa. How are you? Shelby Lisa sent you. Oh, that's good. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am being trolled tonight, aren't I? Okay. And they're not voodoo games on the top shelf. And I'm not a sorceress, Spooky. I'm just a tarot reader. Okay. Three of Wands. Is there any truth to it? Nine of Wands. Oh, that's definitely pushing the boundaries. Okay, seeing what's going to come back at them. China. No, you can't see in my fridge. I haven't been trolled in a long time, so I've very definitely got surprised by it. So what do you mean by ABOs? Vinegars and okay. If they're racial slurs, yeah, I'm not going to do racial slurs. Yeah, no, Spooky Sammy, no. This is ridiculous. People are getting shaken out. Okay, not going to have it. Okay, the smell. No, that's. Oh my God! Oh, I'm so sorry, Jerry French. I accidentally banned you. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. Sherry French, I went to ban somebody else. Oh, how can I undo that? I'm so sorry, Sherry. Can somebody unban Sherry French? I'm so sorry, Sherry French. I totally accidentally banned you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh God, I hopefully, Sherry French, we can unban you somehow. Uh, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what I can do about that. Uh, yeah. White Sammy Sosa. I give everyone a chance because I do get new people. Yeah, White Sammy. I just feel really bad because I uh, accidentally banned one of my regulars, and I don't know how to fix it. But I feel really bad because I accidentally banned Sherry French. Sherry, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. Put something in the comments or something, and we'll see what we can do. I'm not going to ignore that. I don't, it's just, hey, Burn Eagers. How are you? Happy birthday. No, I didn't ban you, White Sammy Sosa. I give everyone a go. No, that was my mistake. I'm so sorry. If if you're a real watcher, that's fine. But yeah, I haven't been trolled in a long time. I really haven't. So yeah, I don't know how to. Hi, just having trouble with trolls today, and I'm still so upset because I accidentally banned Sherry French. Sherry, I know you. I know you're watching. It was total accident. I don't know how to undo it. I'm not quite sure how to undo that. Do mods know how to undo a ban or something? Because I really. You're so drunk. Okay. You're drunk, are you, Bernie Gers? Okay. Um. Oh, it was a total accident. I don't know what to do to undo it. Maybe you need to change your name or something, Sherry. Where it says Sherry French. Maybe you need to just change that name or something. And I don't know. We'll work something out, my darling. I'm always happy to welcome new people. Um, yeah, I won't. I won't put up with racial slurring like what happened before. Commenting on my weight. What do you? If you're gonna come in and comment on my weight, well, you can just piss off. That's the thing. So, and I'm not saying the message is for the trolls and all that, not for people who are genuinely here. And check with YouTube, ask them. Okay, I will see what I can do. But this is StreamYard, so but I'll see what I can do. Um, so Sherry, I'm so sorry I accidentally banned you. It was a total accident. So we'll see what I can do. And email me and we'll see what I can do. I'll have to have a look, but it might be a few weeks to get certain. I'm going to be doing a live next week and then I'll be on break for a few weeks. Okay. So I've had a lot of trouble with trolls today. Videos online. Okay. There are videos online. Okay, let's have a look. Uh, Select settings near the bottom, select community, click on the X next to the user you wish to unblock. Okay. So just hang on for a few minutes. Okay. Near the left bottom. Select community. Okay. I think okay, Sherry, I think I've unblocked you. So if you want to have a go, say hello. Can you see the owls? Yeah, I don't know if I can zoom in on them, darling. But yeah, there they are. They're up there. There's a penguin up there too. Oh, I got bombarded by trolls, and I was banning them, going through banning them, and I accidentally banned Sherry French. So I went in and hopefully removed her from the banned list, and hopefully she can do a comment. So please try, Sherry. Oh, thank you very much, MC, for looking at that. I just wanted to get it done now. Yes, Sherry has returned. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry about that. It was a total accident, and oh, been busy reporting. Yeah. So yeah. Hi, Constance Campbell. Hi, J Cat Lady. Who else has joined that I haven't? And yeah, I'm always happy to see new faces. Hi, Adam Mercado. Um, so Bernie, you're so drunk. Would you like me to pull a card for your birthday, Bernie? Oh, mm. Yes. Okay. Well, let's have a look. You want a card? Would you like an oracle card or a tarot card, my darling? You predict cups. Ah, tarot. Okay. Thanks. I'll do 3 cards for you. Okay, Bernie. The Ten of Pentacles. This is you, my darling. You love your family. I feel like there's so much that you can give to them, and you're an older person. um, the past. Oh, there's some affirmation coming up for you, Bernie. We've got the lovers coming up for you. Oh my goodness. Oh, Bernie, this is the King of Swords. Oh, sweetheart, you are going to be so sorry tomorrow morning. Oh, my darling. This is like, I feel like this was a big birthday for you. And Bernie good. Okay. So there you go, my darling. It's been a happy night. Burger Planet is watching. Okay. Gotta have, oh yeah, this is what the sword is. Yeah, Bernie's a bit happy. Okay. Yeah. Troll alert, yeah. Mm. Joe is awesome. Burger Planet is watching. Well, that's cool. As long as Burger Planet doesn't troll me, that's good. One thing before I ban you, Joe is awesome. No, I'm not. Joe is not so awesome. Look, I'm going to wrap up a bit early today. Okay. I know, Bernie. Please enjoy the rest of your birthday. You're going to really be paying for it tomorrow. Please, those of you who have joined today who have been genuine watchers, or no, I'm not going to cry. I'm a big girl, but I don't have to put up with shit. Okay, so there we go. I'm a big girl and I'm not going to cry, but I don't have to put up with shit. So thank you to the people, White Sammy Sosa and Goaz, who joined earlier, and Bernie. I hope, Bernie, if you join us again, that you can. I think you're on a bit of a loop there. And Goaz and White Sammy Sosa, thank you for joining me. I like to see new faces. And yeah, I am finishing up a little bit. Vinegars. Okay. I do have moderators, but yeah. Oh, Bernie, I'm sorry, my darling. You've been a lot of fun, but yeah, bye. Anyway, I will be back next week. Sherry French, can you stop on the line? I'll send you an email in a minute and we'll have a chat. Thanks for your support, my darlings. It's okay. It's not like it's the first time it happens. It just gets really frustrating. And the only thing you can do is really ban them. And before you ban them, tell them to fuck off and get a life. Pardon my French. Yeah, so if so, yeah. So those who do watch later, apologize for having to deal with trolls as well. But, it happens sometimes. So if you do watch later on and just leave a thumbs up and all that, no, I'm not going to cry, but I am going to kick a little bit. No mods are on tonight. Yeah, well, I've been doing the banning and stuff, so I think I'll have to make a couple of people mods. So we'll sort that out next week. Anyway, my darlings, stay straight. Stay not straight. You can be whatever pet you want, my darlings. Of course not. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay strong, stay loving. And above all, my darlings, what is it? Stay laughing. Laugh every day, and if you can, laugh with a stranger. And don't let the trolls throw you off balance. They're just idiots, okay? I think I did a bit of troll slaying myself, so woohoo! I do have some moderators, but I don't. Maybe we need to go through and get some. Yeah. So Shelby, I'll be sending you an email in just a couple of minutes, okay? And talk to you soon. Love you all, and I'll talk to you next week.